Good morning, everyone. Today I'm back to using the photos at hand. This is the last one of the photos at hand that I had chose in the early part of the month. And not that it's not still, I guess we're about mid-month, I guess. Okay, so this is my oldest grand. So she's the one I'm trying to get caught up on her pictures so that I can have as much of her scrapbook done before she graduates. And just a minute, I thought I had this glued down. I thought I'm not tucking anything, I might as well glue it down. Okay. Because usually I'm just dealing with it flapped up or whatever. Whatever word I'm making up today. Okay, so she was sitting in the chair and I guess I could not wait for her to open up the book and actually be looking at it. But I just thought it was so cute. And because, you know, she's my first grand, I took 100 pictures. Hundreds of pictures. So anyway, I was looking at sketches and I was looking at this one. I thought, oh, my paper, because let's see, this one here, I think this was the only full sheet I had, and then I had some scraps, and then I have some, I have the cut aparts, and this is a full sheet. So, and I thought I might cut something out of here, but I'm not going to. So I still have these two pieces of paper, otherwise I think this collection is done. And this is Hello Spring from Echo Park. So anyhow, I decided to mat the background, and so I used this like deep teal, and it's kind of more like a bluish teal, like this paper here. And then I'm using this, but you can see I'm not going to be exactly like it, but it kind of gave me a jumping off point. Because otherwise I get to where it's like I kind of keep doing the same thing. And now I've used my Martha Stewart, I think it's called an apron punch. So I'm going to be using that. And I can actually just start taping things down because I'm going to put this right on top of it. I just love this paper. I think it's so pretty. So I thought I'm going to use that. What was the other side? The other side, oh, it's the pink. So the other side looks like this. So I kept wanting to put this on here, and you know, I could just put that back here, just like a little scrap of it. I mean, so maybe I'll still do that because I like it. So I may still do that. Decisions. Maybe I won't. I kind of have it planned and I like how it is, but I'll lay it on here and see. Okay, and then I took this piece and I think I cut it to a 9x9. Yes. So it's a 9x9, so I'm going to put it in the middle. So you can see right now I'm totally off off the sketch, but you know, it still got me to where I ended up. So let's see, I want it to be about in the middle. And let's see if it's close to the middle this way. Yeah, it's up a little higher, but I'm okay with that. I know when we framed pictures when I was in interior design, they would leave it a little bigger at the bottom than the top, but it could be different now, you know how things change. Okay, and then now in the sketch, this is over here, and it's actually smaller, but I made it a little bit bigger, and I put that apron pattern on there. Now this, you're not going to see much over here because there's just one line, but I liked this side over here better than it flipped around. So that's just how I decided it. Okay, and maybe I'll still probably just have that turquoise stripe showing. And you know what a time I have actually holding it still. I just always try to tilt it the way that I want it, which isn't straight. So it's like I need to remember to hold that up against there, and then we're good. Okay, that looks good there. I got a little closer to the top, if that's all right. And then I'm gonna put her about in the middle of the patterned paper. And I want to see most of the bike, but if it's under a little bit, then that's okay. Let's see here. So I need her about, yeah, about right there. Okay. This paper's so cute. And I think I purchased it at Tuesday morning, because until I just basically shopped at Hobby Lobby. I didn't know all these papers were out here, except for I did manage to find Graphic 45, and I was hooked on that for quite a while. But I was just making like mini albums and stuff like that, so I wasn't using it much for scrapbooking. I did a few things. Okay, now I'm gonna actually have to put this down because I'm gonna run a banner. I do love the looks of a banner, and so every time I see one on the sticker sheet, I think, I should probably use that because I think they're cute. And so I try to use it at least before my paper is done, you know. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down too. I love this little mini blueprint, the little floral that I just covered up. Let's see, do I have like this here? I love that kind of pattern because it can be used, you know, easily on little baby layouts. So I think they should be in all little baby layouts or paper kits. Okay. I need to fill up my other bottle. This one makes a kissing noise every time. Oh, and I didn't, never mind, I have to glue more. Okay, so I need to glue under here. If I take too long, just run forward a little. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, because I'm going to be putting stuff off the edge of this, so it'd be nice to have it glued down. Okay, did I get that there? Okay, that should be good. Okay. And you know, the whole reason why I used this was because of that floral, and it's like underneath one of these, so I'm not actually even using, but I thought, oh, it kind of looks like the colors in her dress. So that's why I decided to use this one. Okay, so I am going to start by putting this over here, and sometimes I've mixed it up differently than what they have it laid out. Oh, and I'm actually gonna cover up that bicycle that I was trying so hard to keep. But I usually end up liking it better the way that they have it arranged. So I'm just gonna actually put it down the way that they put it down, and I'm gonna go over that little bike. Oh well. I tried to keep that little bike, but it's just not gonna happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna start laying it out, and I want it down enough that I can have my fancy little twine, or baker's twine, because I like that too. I always wonder if it's big enough to like kind of, go this way a little while and then turn down, but I think it won't be. I would have to have a really long banner or spread them way apart. Maybe if I had little tiny ones and spread it apart further. Okay, and I'm going to use this pink, and I was having such a hard time keeping this string there. It's like it's a hassle when they're all together. So I've thought about cutting them apart, and maybe eventually I'll do that, but this seemed to work pretty good. Okay, I think I need one more thing off here. And that should be enough for me to do that. So I'm going to cut it right here. Oh, and that is definitely not my fabric scissors. Okay. And this is the stuff that it just frays. I mean, it would fray to completely to pieces if I didn't tie it in a knot. But I've decided to embrace the little knot. I think it looks like a little tassel at the end. I really like it. So I'm going to do that here too. I don't know if I've ever encountered twine that unraveled so fast. There might be one or something that doesn't ravel, but most all of them have. Okay, so then I'm going to glue it down here. I'm going to kind of guess where the middle is and start there, and then I'll do some little fancy twisting. So I think I'll pause the camera, get most of it down, and then maybe I'll show a little bit of it at the end. Okay, so I have this side down, and I have it glued right to the knot, and I've actually trimmed that side already. And I just draw a line, like I've just drew a red cross there, which is super easy because you can hold the bottle right up against that raised chipboard sticker and it works really quick. Okay, now I'm gonna take this and either turn it this way or turn it this way. Let's see. I think I want it to go this way. Sometimes, depending on the twine, it will kind of want to go one way or the other. And this one, I just think it looks better this way. It's not really pushing itself to go one way or the other. Okay, I'm gonna lay the twine right there and push it to where I've had it glued already. And then I'm going to make the little loop. And I kind of remember how it's looked looped. And I can see I don't have enough, or I didn't put any glue here yet. So I'm gonna draw a little more line there. Okay, whoops. I don't want to wear that. And then I just pull it into its place. And sometimes I glue right on top of the string, but I don't know if it's really necessary, because as long as you glue on the opposite side. So I'm going to put some glue right here. Oh, maybe I'll go ahead and put some glue on it, because I think I usually do. Okay, that's going to go there, and then the rest of the string wants to go right here. So you kind of guide it to where you want it, and then you'll kind of see where the string kind of wants to bring itself to the edge, or you know, to its little curve. And depending on the twine, some of them really, you know, kind of almost have like a little mind of their own. I don't know, I've noticed that. I don't know if y'all have or not. Okay, and so now I should have maybe cut it before I finished gluing that edge, but I'll just push it back there to here, and I'm going to put a little dot where the knot is and push it back into its little spot now. Okay, and I decided to do this first before I lay down my embellishments, because otherwise they might be in the way. Okay. Okay, now this is a die cut, and one time I was just die cutting any scraps I had, trying to just get rid of scraps and make die cuts, and this is one of those. And Janet always tells us, if you're gonna die cut some, die cut extras. So I was just doing lots of them. I'm gonna kind of line this up with this edge here. Oh, and I can see one little spot here didn't get punched out. I don't always pay attention to that, but since I noticed it, I will take it out. Okay. So I'm going to put a little glue on it and put it over. I'm going to kind of go in the bigger spots. And hopefully what I put on here will help hold it down too. Oh, I guess I can do this. I thought, boy, I don't want to have to go in between all those spots. Okay. So I'll just line that up and try to make it look like it's even here. That looks pretty good there. Oh, I just covered up the bird. Okay, and then I have this little wheelbarrow. Now, I don't know what she's reading. It could be, you know, Peter Rabbit or something. So then there might be a wheelbarrow in her story. I don't know. I just think it's cute. And I'm going to use it. Okay, and then I have this little flower, and I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to try this glue. I usually don't have any problems gluing down a piece of wood with just this Scotch Quick Dry, or tacky glue it's called now. But because of it having like a coat of like acrylic paint or something on it because it's kind of that shiny feeling. It's might be a little harder to stick, so I'm putting extra on it. Okay, and then I have this little sticker. And sometimes I don't use my stickers, you know, it's like I'm really into dies. I think just because they're just easier to play with. And so I'm gonna use this here, this little bird. I think he's adorable. And I don't have any, you know, dies or, you know, yeah, die cuts with this. I just have this collection. Okay, and then I'm using this where it says always be happy. So there's room for writing here, but I'm gonna put this on here for my writing and my title. Okay, and then I have another one of the little flowers. And I tried to spread them out where I'm spreading out color too. Okay, these are just so cute. And these were at Hobby Lobby in the Easter stuff from last year. And I just thought they were so adorable, and I only bought one bag and I wish I had bought two. Okay, now I want to put this somewhere over that, maybe there. I like blue on yellow, so I think that's a good spot. And these colors work so perfectly, you just think it came with the set. Okay, and then I have, where's my sticker sheet? Okay, here it is. Now, I still have a bunch of this sticker sheet left, but I just didn't see the other things I wanted to put on here. But I'm going to use a bunch of these butterflies. So I'm just going to grab 3 and see where I can put them. Again, I'm going to kind of spread out the colors. Now, I just did a pink flower down here, so maybe a pink butterfly up there and a yellow butterfly here and a blue butterfly up here. And I've got the same colors. Let's see, I have green here, so I'd like to add that one. And see, another yellow. I might use all of them. We'll see. Okay, so we got green down there, so I think I'll put, or we got yellow down there. I think I'll put the green one up here. The blue one with the yellow. So maybe over here. And the yellow one over here. Let's see what else I have here. It's like I would like to use up a whole sticker sheet, but it's not happening today. And there is only that one piece of paper I have left, so we'll have to see if I can use that up. Okay, so here's blue. I don't have blue up here. Maybe I'll put it on one of the banners. And I don't have a pink one over here, so I'm going to put that one there. Oh, now all I have left is pink. We put a big pink one up here. And I have another little pink one. Let's see, I think over here is where it needs it. Okay, so I've used up all the butterflies except for the biggest one. So I'll just save that. Oh, I have a green one here too. I'm just bound determined to use all the little butterflies. Did I get them all? I think so. Okay. So let's see. So over here I've got even number of butterflies, so I think I'm gonna put this over here someplace. I don't know if I'm hearing neighbors talking or what. Okay, I keep hearing something. I think I've used this, everything I'm gonna use it for. And I'm gonna use some enamel dots. I think everything else I have on here that I was gonna use. Okay, and I am using these because they look like the colors that I've used throughout. And let's see here, I don't want to put one on top of the bird. I've almost covered them up. I think I'm gonna sprinkle these around into this. And one down into here. And one over there. Do I want one big one someplace? Maybe right there. Oh, it's right next to the other one. I think I'm going to move this one down here. But I'm going to move it again. Okay, I think I like that better. And let me push this up in here, I think. I need to cut my fingernails because I broke one. And then maybe I will quit losing my enamel dots and maybe down into the string. Okay, I like that. Well, yeah, I think I would like that into the string. I probably have to glue it because it doesn't seem like it's sticking. Yeah, I can see there's like paper on it. Huh. Okay. Let me put a little glue here and get it attached to that. That should do it. There we go. Now as long as I don't pick it up. Okay, and then I want, oh, more down here too. So I'm going to stick one down in here. And maybe one here. And right there. Now some over here. I'm finding it hard to get rid of them. Okay. From my fingers. Okay. So I think that's it. And I don't even know what to journal with this because I do remember her sitting there. But yep, she just acted like, she would act like she was reading. It was so cute. Probably because Mom and Dad read books to her. And I just think it's such a cute picture. But then again, she's my grand. So that's it for today. And I might be back, what will I be? I might do photos at hand if I can gather some together. Otherwise, I'll just surprise myself by doing something else. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.